Hey guys, Boom here, and today we are in the garage with the Hetzer, the German Tier 4 tank destroyer. So actually bought this tank a few days ago, and so far it is a really good tank. Also, it's quite bouncy, but we'll get to that later. So the tank as it is right now, it has 270 hit points. Its weight is almost 17 tons. Engine power is 220 horsepower, but which means it's not really good weight and power ratio. The speed limit is 42, and it's a pretty good. It's a pretty fast tank, but the acceleration is not really good. The traverse speed is decent for a tank destroyer. It has 30 degrees of traverse. So now we are at armor. Let's get to it. At the front we have the 60 millimeters of armor, and it is quite well sloped. It will bounce a lot of shots, and actually I bounced a shot from KV1S with this tank, and he was using that derp gun, the last unlock, and it's a pretty good little machine. So let's get to the guns. I think if you are only going to face the tier 4s and tier 5 tanks, it's the best gun is this Stug 42L28 105 mil gun. Its rate of fire is 7 rounds per minute. Average penetration is not really good, 64, but the damage roll is really good. Accuracy is bad, and aiming time is pretty good. And if you want something more for long range and you don't really care much about damage, you can always use this 7.5 centimeter Pack 39. It has penetration of 110 and the same damage as the penetration. It's a pretty accurate gun and also has really good aiming time. And that's about that. The last engine upgrade for this tank is this Tatra Tip 103. It's a 220 horsepower engine, and it's okay. And with the suspension, you always want the last unlock. In this case, is Jagdpanzer 38T. So it's a pretty good tank. It has some weak points at the front. You can see here this opened part of driver's cupola. Well, it's not cupola, but okay. And the lower glacis, it's really not well sloped like the upper hull, but it will still bounce some shots, and the gun elevation is not really good. But you only want with this gun, you'll just poke your nose around the corner, derp someone, and get back to cover and wait for the reload. So let's get some gameplay for this tank. So here we are finally in the battle, and right at the start I meet this M7. It's a pretty good medium tank, but personally I don't like it, and I just dunked 2 shots here, but you will see what will happen. So I'm just picking up some speed slowly and trying to see if I can kill something. The artillery dunks the shell there, and I was pretty lucky. So here it is, the M7, and I put a really good shot into him, and the tier 34 finishes him off. So I'm trying to kill the artillery now, and I'm just going slowly uphill. And I had T-34 as a backup tank. And you can see there are some dangerous tanks here, and there's artillery, and I just really like to kill artillery. First kill, and it was pretty satisfying. And the second artillery is spotted, and I will kill this gorilla also. It's so satisfying to kill the artillery. I really don't know how to explain that. And here are some dangerous tanks. There is I think Stug, and it's a pretty dangerous tank, and somehow I didn't penetrate his armor, but neither did he. And quickly I destroyed this DW2 and finally get destroyed by this. And we are now here on steps just to show you this engagement. I'm like playing like a medium tank here. I'm getting behind this T1 heavy, and nope, I'll just bounce a shot from the back of T1 heavy. That's really real. But I will kill him. And that will be all for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, and see you soon.